Hey everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I wanted to just come on here quickly to share a little something from the Lord. So I drive this route literally every Sunday, and I go this route other times as well. But every Sunday I drive this route, and this particular Sunday I'm driving, and as I'm driving down, I look up and I see this billboard, and the billboard says, your audience awaits you. Your audience is awaiting you. And I looked and I'm like, oh Lord, is this what you're trying to tell me? And so I wanted to just come on here quickly and just share that the people that you are called to, the audience that is waiting for you, and maybe audience is not the best word. I don't know if I like that word because we're, an audience of one, which is Jesus. But the people that God has called you to, they are waiting for you. When I read this, I was like, wow, I'm driving. I even caught a picture almost. Well, I was driving. Don't do this at home, but it's very blurry. But it says your audience awaits you. It's so blurry, so you cannot see it. But maybe when I go back next Sunday, it'll pop up again. But I have been driving this route for months now, and I've never seen that. And it's so interesting that it's around the time where I feel like God has been telling me to go on, post more on YouTube, post more on Instagram, even though I'm like, I just want to not be on Instagram. But one of the things God has been telling me to do is just post on Instagram what I tell you to post and hop off. And so that's kind of been how I've been really balancing being on social media, because social media can be a lot sometimes. But when I have the creator mindset versus the consumer mindset, is there anything I say? Okay, I'm good. When I have the creator mindset versus the consumer mindset, I have a different perspective of Instagram and of social media. And so that's been really helping me. But anyways, I just quickly came on here to tell you, your audience, the people that God has called you to, is awaiting you for this 2023, right? There are people that God has called me to that, I have to say yes to, right? I think about my own pastors, the local church that I go to, right? They continue to say yes to whatever God has called them to do, even though it might be hard, even though there's highs and lows in pastoring, but they continue to say yes. And because of their yes, I have been able to say yes to the things that God has told me to do within the local church. And so I just encourage you that although I'm not their audience, but I was waiting for their yes, right? My yes was connected to their yes. And so there are some people that are waiting for you to say yes in different areas of your life. Whether that's in business, right? I have a therapy practice. So there's some people that come to me they come to me and they're like, I just knew I had to work with you. I just knew it was you. Well, because God led them to me, right? And God has given me the tools, some of the tools to what they need. And so your yes, the things that God has called you to, the people that, that audience that they're waiting for you to say yes. They're waiting for you to post. They're waiting for you to start the business. They're waiting for you to do whatever it is that God has called you to do. They're waiting for you. And so I just want to encourage you, like this year, just, ask the Lord to help you to say yes, even when you want to say no, because sometimes I don't want to say yes to posting online or going live. I'm like so nervous to go live or praying for people on the internet or, starting a ministry or whatever that might be. I have to say yes, because that my audience, the people that God has called me to, they are waiting for me. And so I want to encourage you all with that. Whatever it is that God has told you to do this year in January, start small. Just know that it's one, walking in obedience, and two, there's someone waiting for you to say yes, because your yes is connected to their yes. Your breakthrough that you got and is connected to their breakthrough. And so I just want to encourage everyone with that. I'm encouraged by that. When I saw the sign, I was like, oh Lord, I'm gonna go home and do a YouTube video, because it just made me realize, like, yeah, God's been telling me to do more online, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that, Lord. Can we try a different route? And then I see this sign, and it's like, your yes, your audience, the people that I've called you to, the people that are waiting for you to hear your story, they're waiting for you. And so I just want to encourage you all with that. Get to it, get to work, position yourself, whatever it is that God wants you to do. and know that they're waiting for you. They're waiting to hear you. They're waiting to know who you are, so that you can bring the gospel of Jesus Christ and bring your story and bring your business and bring what God has put inside of you to the world and to the people in the sphere of influence that you're called to. So that's all. Be encouraged this week to say yes and to know that people are waiting for your yes. And so have a great week, and I will see you in the next video. So go right ahead, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you soon.